Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much again for joining me here. I hope everyone having a fantastic day. Taking a look here at Dogecoin, see what's going on. I got a couple of alerts triggered this morning, or overnight rather. When I woke up this morning, I saw some alerts here for Dogecoin, so we're going to double check a few things. That first alert, of course, I think was triggered as a cross above this 34-cent mark, because that's the point in which I wanted to see if it was bullishly backtested, and it has been. So it's a very, very good sign. Basically short term, the local highs have been broken. We're establishing higher highs for the moment. While it's slightly overextended, there's still a larger propensity for this coin to go higher, because I do feel personally that Bitcoin will continue to break free from its current little pattern here and continue on its merry way. So again, a small handful of reasons there. We were going to take a look at the macro too, make sure that we're on track with this coin as well, and just kind of see what's going on, okay? So if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hope you can learn something today. If you want to become a better trader, CryptoCash.tech is a site linked down below. I do offer a trading academy, community, and signals group. Let's quickly take a look here at the backend data here for Dogecoin, see what's going on. Complete disclosure, we're in a Bitcoin long right now at about 95.8. And then, of course, we took a short from roughly 95,400 to what 89,000 at about 60%. So it's been a pretty profitable little last couple of days here, but again, not a ton of trades coming through, but the truth is they're good, confident trades that are working out pretty well. So take a look here. We can see 35.7 upwards of about 36.7. Roughly that 1 cent range here is a decent chunk of liquidation left here in the last 7 days. So a lot of late shorts here are just absolutely getting destroyed because folks opened shorts at 35.5 and that area just got retested. So all the more reason not to be a late short. It's important if you're going to consider shorting, wait for confirmation. Maybe just a thought. Anyways, we take a look here at the overall trend. Bitcoin doing well, so Dogecoin's doing well too, right? But it's doing a bit better in my personal opinion. This is a good sign. It held that bottom, that double bottom at 31 cents like a champ. I'm a little sad I didn't get any of my limit orders at 30 to 28 cents filled, but that's a conversation for another day. But either way, macro perspective, there's a ton of liquidation at 40 cents. I know I'm not proposing you take a long to 40 cents, but I would say 38 cents between here and 38, there's a good chunk of liquidation spread out there. When we look at the liquidation delta, people are taking more longs than shorts right now. So what do you know? Taking a short right now is inherently more risky because, bingo, that's right, everyone else is taking longs. When everyone takes longs, it's important to get on track with that. Get on track with the trend. Try not to be that hero that takes a high risk play and posts online how awesome you are. Okay, you're basically just a big idiot. Okay, I have no problem saying that because I just think that people that it's not what you do that defines you. It's why you do what you do that is important. And if you are in trading to show other people and to boost your ego, that I think you're doing it wrong. Okay, this should be a quiet thing, something you do for yourself, and something that you consistently improve on and get better. Taking a high risk trade doesn't make any sense. You can't improve on that because your odds of success are lower. Okay. Anyways, open interest, we can see previously a lot of pretty heavy positions at 35.4. So now that we're above that level, that does imply we've broken resistance, and that will be the new support. Okay. So keep in mind, open interest is an important factor because it helps us understand support and resistances. I'm not proposing we're going to go straight up from here, but I'm saying that that's a very bullish sign to be right in that range and or higher. So daily time frame, let's quickly note here, before I switched over to that liquidation range, I identified, or more so just pulled over a support level here from before. In other words, 36.2, roughly, just say 36 cents. That was a previous support for multiple days. And now that we're below that, we can presume that'll be a resistance. So just be mindful that 36.2 may be an initial rejection area. We might pull back at that level. We do have a fair value gap upwards of about 37.3. So if you're going to consider securing profits, generally just below the top end of that fair value gap is a good call. That also coincides with a lot of liquidation here between now and roughly that 37-cent range. Okay, so hypothetically, take profit targets in the 37-cent range makes a lot of sense right now. No pun intended by saying cents over dollars. Okay, so take a look here. SMAs. We're over the 20-day SMA, under the 50. So once more, that 50-day SMA reiterates and reaffirms some resistance above us. We're not totally broken bullish, but we are in a situation where we're trending towards that. Being above the 20 is a huge deal, though. Closing above 34 cents today would be epic. I'd be more than happy to see the price pull back to that 34-cent range. I just don't think that's a distinct reality. But if it were to, that'd be maybe a consideration for a secondary entry to add to my position on the way back up. Okay. We're over 50 on the RSI here. This is extremely beneficial. While the daily candlestick hasn't closed, it seems likely and probable we're going to see a 34 cents or higher closure today. Having said that, stochastic swinging up, MACD is now converging. There's a lot of reasons not to short this coin and much more reasons to consider a long. Same thing here as well on the 4-hour time frame. We're above all 4 moving averages. This is super huge. Being above those is extremely important. This gives us a lot of confluence here where the 20 and the 50-day are intersecting at the 34 cent mark. Strong likelihood we're going to see further upside from this coin. Same thing here as well with RSI. It hasn't fully overextended itself, but money flow index is above it. We have more money flowing in than people view this coin as a good opportunity to buy. So it's not overextended yet, and it's also reinforcing its support with a lot of money coming in. Okay, so money flow tells us a lot. It tells us that there's more money coming in than going out, and that is very much beneficial when you're above the RSI, because the RSI is kind of an indication of overbought versus oversold, right? So if we're not overbought, then the likelihood of further upside is higher, right? And it's even more higher because we have a lot of money to sustain that, right? Sustainability is the important thing. And that coincides again with some of those liquidation levels we talked about earlier. Having swept that, a lot of shorts are not trying to short anymore, right? Because they just got destroyed. I mean, there's going to be those idiots that keep shorting and shorting and shorting until they get it right. Because again, they need to be able to post that social media post to show how great they are at hitting that perfect entry, and they're failing to show you how many times they've tried to get in and get out, right? So that again, do what you do, folks, but do it right, and you'll sleep a lot better at night. Anyways, lagging span, free and clear, conversion lines over the baseline, everything is perfect here on the Ichimoku Cloud. There's multiple confirming factors. There's like 9 out of 10 reasons to take a long versus a short with Dogecoin. The question is, where do you want to get in? Me personally, I generally like to get in where the local high is retested. So hypothetically, the price pulls back to this, 35.5. That would be a good consideration for a long. Okay, we got a small fair value gap there, decent chance the price pulls back. A lot of it hinges on Bitcoin though, because if Bitcoin just takes off, which it looks like it wants to, Dogecoin may not look back either. So it might be advantageous to consider getting some skin in the game here soon. But again, I think that 35.5, 35.4 seems like a logical entry for a long, because again, the local high should be retested before it takes off again. And keep in mind, folks, there's still decent chance this coin could pull back to its local support at 34 to 34.5, right? And if that happens, nice little secondary entry there. There's a lot of confluence there, okay? I'll post our playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord here shortly. Hope this made sense and I described it correctly. Don't forget to join us over here, of course. Follow if you'd like, if you want to see our results for last month. Most months are about the same. We have 75 to 85% success rate. The profit percentage is subjective to what kind of leverage you're using and a lot of factors. The key takeaway is that I can help you find good entries and good exits. That's the important thing, okay? So it's all there for you if you want it. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much again for watching. Don't forget to like the video and comment below. We'll see you again soon. Take care.